We need to talk.
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 Welcome back to episode number 43 of We Need to Talk. That is not how we usually start it off, but we're just going to go with that. I'm your host, MR.KOA, alongside
Tallboy.
It's just us again. When was the last time it was us again?
Like weeks ago.
I don't know.
It's been a while.
We've
had guests like every week.
It's always fun. Today I decided to spice it up and just go for the jugular. I said, what is something you do? What's something you do to hint when you want sex?
Yeah, what are three?
What are three things you do to hint that you want sex? Just straight for the kill. Just when do you want to fuck? How do you let the girl know or let the guy know? Straight up.
Yeah.
We'll get to that soon though, but we have some updates for you guys before we get into that. What's my update?
What, live show? Like we now have a proper
live show.
day.
We now have a proper day for live shows. So tickets will go on sale. We're gonna do a quick shoot first. We can look all nice for you guys. But we're gonna do a quick shoot and get the tickets out for you guys. The link will be on Eventbrite as normal. People find tickets there. April 6th is the date. It's a Friday. Time. Let's decide this right now.
It's probably gonna be like 8 p.m. 8 or 9 because people will be finishing work and
8 p.m. 8 or 9 p.m. That'll be finalized, but 8 or 9 p.m. Keep your calendar open for that. April 6th, Friday night. Other news. Anything happening in my life right now?
traveling.
Oh yeah, shit. Honestly, like I'm forgetting that I'm doing stuff.
Yeah.
Because there's so many other things that I'm doing currently that like future stuff is like, oh yeah, I'll get there. You know.
You notice like now that we're not working full-time jobs, you're just busier than you were when you worked a full-time job.
10 times busier than I was when I worked full-time. It's just insane. I will be in Texas next week, the 13th to the 16th for South by Southwest.
Okay.
Supposed to be dope. I'm hearing a lot of dope things gonna be out there.
More you know what they say about Texas, right?
Just big things. That's what they say. Everything's bigger out there. That's all they say about Texas. Everything's big. Wati, big breast, big everything.
I was really referring to the food, but hey,
big everything. Texas is supposed to be really, really fun for me. I have opportunity to fly out there for free, which is amazing. I get to shoot my cousin Chris Styles, who's performing one of the sets, and I get to just have a media pass and shoot some other shit that's out there. So I'm gonna have some cool pictures to you guys. I'll definitely come back with some new prints that'll be available as well. That's all I got so far. What about you? I know you got something. How's your first week off?
It's been busy. Busy and kind of stressful.
Why?
Just because like I'm in that phase where I'm setting up all these projects that will be ongoing or upcoming. I'm going to Vancouver at the end of the month for like 10 days. Okay. And while I'm out there, I'm shooting with people in Portland actually. So I'm gonna drive to Portland.
Who's over there?
A couple of photographers.
Okay.
And
like you know them already, or you just met?
I've known them through Instagram for a minute now, and they want to like work on this project. Yeah. Portland's really close to Seattle, right? So
no, it's
I'm really close to Vancouver.
Yeah,
it's like an hour drive. Okay. So I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna go to Banff because I remember we didn't have time.
I might head up there soon at some point, but yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, that's gonna be a drive, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm doing this like collab with Converse right now. So that's occupying all my time. I can't speak too much on it, but I'm basically doing like this. It's kind of like an ad campaign with them. So cool. That's like a thing I'm working on.
Is it you solo or are you along with other people?
It's me and one other guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, who's from like Chicago. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's wicked.
Yeah.
I life is good for both of us right now. That's what I'm gonna say.
I can't complain. I can't complain.
Listen, man, like I said, quitting was one of the best things I've ever done in my life. I've been at it for a couple months now. So more just came on it now, which is even more amazing for you guys because that just means we have more time for ourselves to create for you guys, create for ourselves. We're planning on doing something very special together in the coming months. I've been collabing with different brands as well. I'm back on YouTube, guys. That happened. So I came back. It's funny for people who've been watching and listening to the podcast. You guys know about this story already, but for those people who are not on and listen to our podcast yet or slacking and haven't caught up, I came back to YouTube and I told the story about the time I got played. You guys know that story very, very well if you've been listening. So I just talked about it basically in visual form, my style of video, just like reenactments and storytelling and stuff like that. So those two videos are doing really, really, really well on my channel right now. I think I did 2 parts. My first time getting played, part 1 and part 2. Go check that out. Just MR.KOA on YouTube. So I'm back at that, and I think that's good for now until something else comes up. But there was something I wanted to talk about, but I forgot. So how we just get
into the questions? Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, the question that we asked today was drop 3 ways to hint you want sex. Ooh. And then they can also drop questions as well. So, we had our lovely guest, Miss Crazy Asian. She said, number 1, get naked and that's it. If they don't get the hint from that, then you need to leave.
I mean, what if you're going to go shower? You could get naked and go shower. It doesn't mean you want sex because you're naked.
Is shower sex overrated?
It's trash. Shower sex is trash. I'm gonna put that on record.
You know what I think?
Shower sex sucks.
You know what the only thing that's good about shower sex?
It's squeegee.
No, you know the only thing that's good about it?
Grip when your skin gets wet. Like it's.
I will only make out with you in the shower. I think that's nice.
Yeah, no. Making out is fine. You can make out.
I think making out in the shower.
You can lather me up. I'll lather you up. We can have fun in the shower.
I think making out in the shower is like pretty hot. Yeah, but
steamy.
But like having sex in the shower after a while, it's not.
It's just, can you just go to bed?
Can you
just dry off and get? Let's just stay naked and have proper sex in the bed.
You know what's weird? What? The problem with shower sex is halfway through you start sweating while you're in the shower. Yeah, you know that weird feeling
where I'm wet and hot.
It's like what?
It
makes no sense.
I don't. Yeah, it's just
It's overrated. I noticed a common theme here among the women that posted. Swaggy Peeve, she said, "Stick your booty out in bed, like wake up." So you know what I mean. And then
have you ever been woken up from sex? Have you ever been woken up from a girl giving you head like while you're sleeping?
Bro,
isn't it so creepy but amazing?
Yo,
I remember the first time it happened to me. I was just like, my eyes were closed. I'm like, whoa. Like you literally wake up like, whoa, what's going on? And then you're just awake. You're good now. But in your mind, I'm like, you don't think about it at the moment because you're like, all right, fuck, I'm good with this. When you rashly think about it later, you're like, you're fucked up. I was asleep and you just whipped you said, fuck this guy. Fuck his sleep.
Yo, but I do that too. You know.
No.
Hold on, I'll explain why.
When she's K'd.
I'll explain.
I've never touched a girl she's K'd. Now when she's K'd.
I'll explain how.
Oh my god, I've never done that.
I'll explain how.
Go ahead.
Your girl's never been in bed like turned away. Yeah. She might be sleeping, just napping or whatever, and you never hit her butt with your dick. You never.
No, I'll put my hand down there, but not when
that's what I mean.
Not when she's falling asleep. I know she's kind of tired. Yeah, but not when she's K'd. I've been woken out of slumber. That's crazy. Like I'm snoring and you're sucking my dick. I'm snoring.
Okay, that's wild. Like, because I snore really loud too. So okay. I mean, that's crazy. But I'm saying like your girl has never been asleep. And you never, like, you guys are spooning and your dick rubs up on it.
Not straight asleep. Not sleep. Bro, I know a little bit. She's at least, like, a little bit awake. Her eyes might be closed, but I know she's up.
Okay, that's still in the category.
Not KO'd. Like, if I know a girl's sleeping, I'm like, I'll allow that. Some girls literally wake you up, like, hey. I'm like, what?
Okay.
Sex.
So I was gonna ask you, right? Yeah. So after you... I know this is the case for me, but after I have sex, like if the sex is really good, I'll K. Like
after?
I'll K.
Oh, I'm out.
I'll K within like 5 minutes.
Seconds.
So there's like
Condo you call sometimes. Yo, sometimes you're like, oh shit.
There's a 5-minute buffer.
Yeah.
Where if you don't do anything to me within those 5 minutes,
you lost me.
I'm lost. Like that's my recovery time.
Yeah.
So I'll never forget one time having sex and I pass out, right? Like right after because it was good. And I wake up. It was just after the 5-minute buffer. Yeah. So I'd already K'd, but it'd only been like a minute.
Right.
You know that minute where you're
deep
sleep? She starts giving me head again. And I like I'm up, but then I like orgasm again, which is not like a lot amount of time between like sex. And bro, I almost thought I was gonna die.
Why, the energy?
Because it was so intense, like way too quickly.
Yeah.
That I literally lost my vision for like a solid 10 seconds. I'm not even,
Shout out to you, whoever that
I'm not
is.
even joking.
Whoever that is, hey.
I wasn't like that.
That
was one of the times where
put that on your resume. I give head that takes vision.
I was not ready.
That's crazy.
I was not ready because I don't think women.
That's an elite compliment.
It really was. I don't think women understand that. Because women after they have sex, like their testosterone levels
They keep
go
going.
up. Theirs go up.
They really be fucking. They're like, all right, so what's up?
They look at you like, are you ready again?
Yo.
They're like,
you guys don't have any loading bar.
there's not.
Our guy's like, yes, he has to come back into the game. Like,
yo, like, just let me rest.
yo,
Give me a fucking Powerade or some shit. I'm
you
ready
know what's
to go.
funny though? I'm wondering if you actually experienced this. There are, like, depending on the girl, sometimes there's no reload time.
Oh, yo,
Dog, there's been times I've came and I'm still hard. I'm like, whoa, and I'm like, all right, let's get another one. like I'm. It's crazy. Like, it literally depends on how attracted you are to the person or how bad you want or whatever. What they did, I don't know what it's based on. But there's times where you nut and you're like, oh, okay, and you're chilling. You'll get a drink. You'll eat. And there's times where you nut and your guy's like, yo, let's go. Let's go I'm still ready.
I think it depends more on how, like, actually, you know what? Yeah, I was gonna say how horny you are, because like there are times where I'm going in.
Yeah.
Like I'm putting in my A game, and then I finish, and it's like, oh, you can still go. Like I can still go.
Yeah.
But those times I'm feeling it after. Like
you're sore as hell.
Like I'm broken.
Yeah.
I'm broken for the next couple hours.
Yeah.
You can't do anything with me. I'm
You
useless.
broke it.
So I wonder how that girl feels.
Yo, girls don't complain there. They just keep taking. they actually just I don't think I've ever heard of, like, even if they're dying, they'll still say let's go again. Even if they can't handle it. Just, I don't know what it is. They have, I guess, high levels of pain tolerance or something. But
oh my god.
Girls will never refuse. Guys would be like, I'm tired. Girls would be can't walk and be like, you want to go again? Yep.
See, but that also depends on how attracted the girl is to you.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
yeah.
I mean,
they'll never say, if they're attracted to you, they're like, I'm not quitting. I don't care.
Yeah, like with the next female guest we have on the show, I really need to ask her this question, but it's like, I really want to know what it's like for a woman, like what goes through their mind when they fuck a guy just to fuck. Like they don't give a fuck about him. They're just like, I'm horny, I need to fuck.
Why? What would be different than for us?
Because I remember we talked about like the emotional thing. Like I want to talk to.
It's different emotionally, but if they can do that, then it becomes the same.
But I want to talk to that type of girl.
Yeah. Okay. yeah. Just a body bagger.
Just a body bagger. All right. Oh, man. Purity says, slap him in the face to wake him up, strap him down, and rip off his clothes and start riding him. How would you feel? How would you feel?
Slap me in my face, and that was your hint to have sex. I'd be like, what are you doing?
I'd be pissed.
If you slap me, what are you doing? No, don't touch me now. Like, what?
There was one, oh my god. Where is it? It was one that actually triggered me. Domi, like her Instagram name is DomiLove _. She says, 1, everybody already mentioned the hot dog and bun. 2, verbally say what you want. 3, start an argument.
Oh my god.
Start an argument.
Start an argument. You want sex, huh? That's why we're doing this? Like, is that
have you ever been in those situations where you get in an argument and the next thing you know you're a missionary?
100%.
Like, how did I get here?
100%.
Like, halfway through, like, how did I get here?
You know what's so funny? You ever had those times where you get into a fight and like usually if you don't live together or if you're not staying at the person's place, you can just be like, alright, fuck, I'm going home. Yeah. But if you're for whatever reason staying over or you live together, be in a situation where like you get into a fight. There's that awkward silence, whatever, you guys argue, whatever. Then you're sitting there doing your own thing, she's sitting there doing her own thing. And you just look at each other, you're like, yo, let's just fuck. Like, stop this. Like, just stop this.
Let's just have sex.
Like, are you leaving me? No. Am I? No. So let's just have sex. It literally just cures anything. And now it's angry sex, because now she's like, fuck you. And And you're like, yeah, fuck you too. But really, you're just pleasing each other.
The worst part is
well.
like, I know some girls. Like I've been with some girls who, in relationships, who like more aggressive sex. So it's like now that I look back on it, I wonder if times they purposely made me mad.
Get this side of you.
You know what I mean? It's like you could just ask. Like you could just ask.
You can't have fake mad. They need real mad, where it's like, yo, I can't stand you, like that kind of mad. They need the mad. You know, they need the mad. You know, the guy's really mad. When a man starts laughing, he's like, yo. When the man's like, yo, okay, all right, okay. You just give up. When you give in and you start laughing, that's when the man's at his peak. When a girl's saying some stuff, you're like, all right, okay, okay, cool, yeah, whatever you say.
I'm getting triggered, bro.
Oh man, yeah, maybe she just wants the authentic angry some more.
Authentic angry some more. Like you could just ask me to be more rough.
You can't pretend to.
You want me to be pissed at you?
You gotta be legitimately pissed off, or else it's not the same.
Wow, Jesus, this is my cousin Ramsey. He says, you know Tyrell.
Yeah.
He says, ask him to watch something you know she's already seen. You both know what the deal is after that.
That's a good one. You want to watch a little basketball? All right. No,
I'm not even gonna front. You know what I've done?
What?
I said, oh, you want to watch this movie? And they're like, yeah, have you seen it before? And I'm like, nah, I haven't. I've fully seen it, like at least 4 times.
Snake. Nah, I've never seen this stuff. Why lie about that?
Because I know the best parts of the movie to start my move. That's why.
This guy waits for the oh, this is the part where you just put your hand. Oh my god.
I'm not going to things blind.
What do you go for first when you start?
Oh, like what's my go-to? Like where do I like? How do I do the?
How do you start?
How do I start?
I think I do the same thing every time.
Okay, let's say we're watching a movie, right? TV's there, and the girl is like
sitting beside you,
sitting beside me, like she's up against me on my arm around her.
Yeah.
I'll just start kissing her head.
Like the top of her head.
Top of her head.
Yeah.
And they like, there's never been. It's rare that they don't look up and then start kissing me. It's one of those. If they're not, or if they're like laying on me, kind of, I start rubbing their thigh, like slow. Not
the inside of the thigh?
The inside of the thigh, rubbing it slow so they know, like.
But why you continue to watch TV?
Yeah, while we're watching TV.
Yeah. Okay.
Because then the goal is they're getting turned on and they can't focus on what they're watching.
To distract them. just suddenly distract them.
Suddenly distract them. And then it just usually happens from there.
Okay. I'm more aggressive.
But here's the thing. I always, for whatever reason, like, just without even thinking about it, I always grab the remote and like turn down the TV a little bit.
You turn it down?
Yeah, because I don't like.
Why?
I get distracted when I'm like having sex.
Because
I'm too observant, so I start paying attention to the plot.
Yeah, I know what you mean. There's times you're having sex, you're like listening to. Oh, I know it's part of the show.
Yeah, I don't need to. I don't need to hear Will like from Fresh Prince
laughing and screaming.
I don't need to have that.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm more aggressive. Like I just pulled him on top of me.
You just
I'll literally just say fuck it. When we watching, like we'll literally be laying there or just sitting there watching. I'll look at her. I'll look back at TV. I'll just be like, I just throw them on top of you.
Jesus, man.
They don't. You know when the girl's down to come on top of you.
That's true.
I'm not just throw girls on top. Like they're usually already leaning on you, so I just come on top, straddle me, and then pick them up and bring them to the bedroom. You
don't just do it there sometimes?
Sometimes, but I like the process of picking them up and throwing them in the bed.
You enjoy the finer things in life, don't you? You enjoy the process, is what you're saying.
That's dope.
The wavy goddess, she says, if we're cuddling, then I'm rubbing my booty up against him. That's like I feel like that's a very animalistic thing to do. Like I feel like animals
rub yourself.
I feel like animals literally do that in nature.
Rub themselves against each other.
That's why I said if I'm in bed, if we're sleeping, not sleeping, but we're chilling in bed. Like I'll rub my dick on your thigh or your butt.
Like with your hand?
Nah, like if we're like spooning, we're spooning, like I'll do like a little.
Move your pelvis?
I'll move my pelvis a little so they feel it, so they know that I'm like he's in the mood. And usually, like I only do this with my girlfriend, but they'll know what the time is.
I just slap my hand on the back.
Do what?
I just slide my hand down the back.
Down their back?
Like down the back of the
down the back of the pants. Yeah, that's a good one.
It's just so subtle, and then
I squeeze their bum. I bum.
I don't like if you literally just like
I like massage it.
If you're laying behind the person and you just literally just slide your hand, like, because you can get the pussy from the back, right? So I just go down the back and start fingering from the back. they're just instant, and then they turn around, and then that's it.
This man plays no games. You just
go straight to it.
You go straight to the jugular, right? Wow. Another one, Shanice Alicia, she says, just brush the booty up against him, especially if you're cuddling or if you're out together. Just finish watching a movie, for example. So what do you want to do now? Or let's chill at your place or my place until we can figure out where else you want to go.
So we can figure
figure
it out.
If a girl said that to me, I would literally look at her like,
come on. Let's just stop it. Let's just go into a home for the time being, and then we'll figure out the rest of the details of tonight.
I don't like
like, all right.
I don't like the question, so what do you want to do now? Because if you ask me that question and I know there's already sexual thing,
you're not gonna answer truthfully?
I'm not gonna because I'm on a date with you, like if it's a girl I'm on a date with, not my girl. If I'm on a date with, I'm not gonna just say, let's just go back and fuck.
See, you're not a ruder man.
I'm not a ruder man. I think people watching this show have established this.
If a girl says that to me, which they have, she's like, yeah, so what do you want to do? I'll just be like, you. And then they smile, and then that's it. Why am I acting like that? You know why you asked me that. So I'll just be like, you. And they're like, I will
only be that brazen depending on how the date has gone.
Of course, you're going to read the conversation.
I'm going to read
and depending on how the date's gone, they're not asking that question either. So depending on how the date's going, not just to be like, yeah, so what do you want to do now? No. That was a good night. Thank you for taking me out. I'm going to go home now. Or it's so... You have any more plans after this? No, I don't. Not yet, at least.
Wow.
Just dog.
Hey,
I was.
Just heavenly.
Not anymore, baby.
Just heavenly. She says, there are no hints. I just go up and grab what's mine. Yo, a lot of these women, there's a lot of women that answered on this, and they're all very aggressive.
I rate that one though. Just grab me.
Yeah, if I'm dating, like if we're together.
Yeah, not if I'm on road. Like I've had strangers grab me on road, like at the club, they just grab my dick. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's a little.
I don't even know your name yet. Come here.
I don't know your name. Come here. That's a little aggressive. But I mean, like if a girl does some shit like that, you quickly assess whether or not it was worth it for her to do that. Like girl runs upon you, she does that. You immediately analyze her within 3 seconds. You're like, am I gonna allow
them? Yeah, am I gonna allow them and be like, what are you doing? Like, am I gonna switch up? And be like,
it only takes 3 seconds. For you to know.
True.
Another one from Ramsey. He said, grab that inner thigh and give her the look.
I don't know about that one.
What's your look? You don't have a look? You definitely have a look. You're a ruder man. You definitely have a look. Come on.
Look? Like...
You definitely have a look.
I have a look. I don't have a look in that moment. I have a look prior to getting there. Like if I'm out, I'll stare at girls. Like I'll stare at her, and she knows.
You're a starer.
I'm a stare. Of course, I'm a stare. I've said I'm a stare. I'm a stare. I won't say much, but I'll stare. If I lock, and I'll walk over and I'll say what up. But I know by the time I walk over, I already have you. Because we've been talking telepathically for the last 3 minutes. By the time I walk over to you, it's like, oh shit, he's actually coming over. I'm like, yeah. I'm not gonna just stare all night. Like, if I lock and I realize, I'm coming over.
Okay, so scenario: you and your girl are on the couch watching a movie, right? Okay. You can't touch. You're not gonna touch her. Okay. But like, what is the look you're gonna give her to let her know, like, now is go time?
And I can't touch her.
You put your hand on her thigh.
Yeah.
And then you look at her. What is that look? That's what I'm asking you. What is that look?
I don't know what that is. I don't look. I'm too close to you at this point. I just grab you. At this point, like, why am I just gonna look at you from two inches away? Just turn to you and be like, what am I? I just pull you. Like,
all right, man.
I'm physical.
Yeah, you're a physical man. That's right. So
physical. Yeah, no. Too close. You're too close, man.
Too close. SupremeFly.co. She says, if he's not home, I send him a pic in some booty shorts with my peach pokes in the air saying, you finna reach?
What?
So basically she's saying she'll send, like, if it's a man that she wants, she'll just send, and he's not there, she'll, like, thirst trap him, like, send him a pic. Okay. Those low-key cheese me. And I'll tell you why.
Especially if I don't have the ability to do anything about it.
Thank you. Like,
who am I? Oh, thanks for this. So, can I come tonight? No, I'm busy. So,
why did you send this to me?
I just wanted you to have it. I don't want it.
You know what?
I do want it, but I don't want it right now.
Look, you know what? Like, if it's my girlfriend and I can't be with her in that moment, I'm all for it. Like, I'm fine. Because I know when I see you, like, it's go time. Yeah. But if I'm not, like, just don't send me that shit if you have no intention of. Because okay,
you just want me to be like, oh my god, that was so hot.
I was talking to one of my friends about this, right? I'm not gonna put her on blast, but basically she was saying how she would send this guy that she's trying to sleep with like photos like this, right? But then she wouldn't sleep with him that night. She's basically doing it to tease him, right? Or in her words, it was, build the anticipation for when they eventually do that.
I have a question. Yeah, go ahead.
For when they do have sex, right? So it's like, if I know that I'm gonna have sex with you, she's gonna have sex with this dude like next Monday, Monday coming, she'll send him shit like that. So she's like, it'll build anticipation. For me, that just pisses me off. Because it's like, if I can't have
anticipation.
Because I don't think maybe this is different in terms of how men and women think. But for me, it's like the level of horniness that I can get to now versus when I'm in that moment is gonna be the same. It's not like I'm gonna be.
I don't need it to build.
I don't need it to build.
It's on or off.
That's what it is.
Can I get it tonight? No, off. Like, I'll just. It's done. Just.
If you send me shit and you get me riled up, only to tell me, oh, it can't happen tonight.
No, I'm off.
I'm pissed. Like, it's off and I'm angry. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's blue balls. That's blue balls. Do women get blue balls? Is it possible for them to get blue balls? Like the way we get it?
If they get really horny and it doesn't work out?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I've had, like...
how do you define blue balls?
It's just disappointment. It's just extreme levels of disappointment.
Like, do you physically feel any sort of pain? Or discomfort? Like, I feel
we feel discomfort because we actually get hard.
Like, all our
the blood goes in, it's hard, and it's just... This sucks. Like girls just get warm, but they don't get.
You just sit there and you're like,
it's not they get wet, but it's not a hardness. It's not an actual change of body structure. Like our body changes into a thing, and it just.
And then you say, not tonight,
and your body and it just goes, ain't nothing happening over here.
Your body just slumps. Just slumps real quick. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know if they get that like that.
So look, ladies, stop doing that shit. If you know that you can't, like, if you know that you want to sleep with a guy, don't send him that shit.
Just come over or go there.
If you're gonna send him stuff, send it to him like the day of.
Yes.
Day of or day before. I'll allow a day before.
Day before is fine because you're like, all right, tomorrow I'm coming tomorrow.
I can say tomorrow, but if you tell
don't give me a week in advance. By next Friday, no, I don't want to hear that.
Fam, like next week I might not be interested.
I might want it. No, I won't want it. Unless I'm drunk that night and you call me that night. Wow. And I'll be like, okay, fine.
Oh my god.
I forgot I was mad. Like,
Jesus. What was the question?
Someone sent me a DM. Just pause if I can find this.
Was it about the dating one? Long distance?
There's that one. We can answer that one. But someone sent one to my personal page. You saw that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can answer that one. Well, wait, what question was that?
The question I was thinking of was this guy said, he's going into university.
Oh yeah. So I talked to him about that, but you can do it.
Yeah, this guy said that he's going into.
Just start from the top.
Oh, we're cutting. Okay. Let me see if I can pull it up. Actually.
Where's this person? I don't remember what it was.
Yeah. So we got a question from the Noel Austin. I hope I'm pronouncing your IG name. Noel. Oh my god, I'm dumb. The Noel Austin.
What'd you say?
Noel Austin. Noel Austin. I'm sorry.
Man.
He said, "I'm dating a girl, but I'm going off to college next year. Would be best to go into college single or try to make the long distance work." So, obviously Ryan said, like, it's entirely up to you. And I mean, it's weird because, okay, at this point in my life, where I'm at, I would do I will do long distance, right? But going into college, what, you're like 18 or 19?
19, yeah.
That's a completely different part of life. You know what I mean? Like, how long is this long distance? Like, when you say long distance,
like you're just starting like is this for full, like your full university career?
Or shit, when I say
like,
long distance, like, are you moving to the other side of the country? Like, is it like U of T in Ottawa? Like, what is it? Like, what is it? Right? Even that's still kind of bad. Like, that's still kind of rough because you're not traveling back and forth. Yeah. But if you're asking 18-year-olds or more, I'm going to say no, I would not do it, but it all comes down to how long I've been dating that girl, right? Like, honestly, if I've been dating her for the majority of high school, then
we're already like, I'm probably going to be this girl for real, like.
I don't know that, but that's the thing. I don't know that at that point. No, because it's high school. You don't really. People think they know, but it's high school. That's but true. Still, if I've dated you for more than 2 or 3 years in high school, I'm not breaking up with you like going into university. I'll at least try it to see what's gonna happen. And if we break up, I can say we at least tried it. I'll try. I won't actually just go into it half-assed.
Like, were you were in a long distance relationship at university?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, so I was when I started, and I ended up breaking up in my second year.
Yeah.
That was part of the reason. I think I told you on the podcast I've cheated. Yeah. I cheated back then in university because, well, not because, I'm not gonna say there's a reason, but the reason unofficially was it just when you're so used to seeing somebody all the time, you're just entering university, which I still consider one of the best years of my life. Yeah. Just university experience, just like being on campus, meeting new people, the parties, the sports, the environment, just being around everyone that's around your age group all the time. Like right now in the workforce, it's like you have older people, you have younger people, you have such a variety. But in university, like it's literally like everyone around you is like it's just us. Yeah. Like we're all the same essentially. Pretty much. But it was a wake up call when I went to university because it just shows you that when you go into a new environment, it's not even. Maybe it's gender specific. I'm not sure if it's more for guys than women, but as a guy, when you're entering an environment like that, like university, especially where there's like it's just such a large amount of new experiences. Yeah. That whatever you had back home or wherever you're having your long-distance relationship, it just feels like it's hard to keep up with the speed that you're going at right now. Right? So you leave a girlfriend or boyfriend back home, you go to university for the first time. You're being invited to all these things. You're meeting new people every day. Like, oh, hi, my name's this. Hi, my name's this. You're going to a party. You're going to an event. You're meeting a person. You're going to classes. You're just constantly talking to new people. Yeah. Nothing to do with not being faithful. Nothing to do with not loving your girlfriend or boyfriend. It's just it's a numbers game. You're constantly just meeting new. Yeah, so it's not even that you want it or don't want your girlfriend or boyfriend. It's just when you're constantly meeting a new person, you start liking things. Yeah. Innocently. Like, I like this thing about this girl I just met. Yeah. I like this thing about this girl I just met. It's not sexual yet, or relationship yet, but there's interest. And that interest, if it's taken the wrong way, can turn into something further. So I didn't work with a long distance. It didn't work for me back then because I was like, all this happening, not that I want to cheat or want to leave my girlfriend, but it's just a distraction. So to come back home later and talk on the phone and give that same energy to your girlfriend after you had a full day of just new people is difficult. Yeah. That was all it was for me. I'm just like, I'm having such a great day at school, meeting all these people, all these parties, all these events, all these things. And I come home and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta talk to my girlfriend back home and just talk. Yeah. Like, I don't get to see her, I just have to talk. But I'm seeing new people every day. You know?
It's crazy because Yeah, you're right. Like, it really depends what you really want to get out of college, university, and what you're doing.
Right.
Like, the experience of, okay, like, being in college and university as it is already, it's fucked.
Yeah.
Like, it honestly is. Like, it's crazy when you break it down to the bare level. You're stuffing all these kids into dorms where there's men and women in there.
Mayhem.
Everyone's horny as fuck, whether they know it or not.
And they're alone. No parents,
supervision.
Nothing.
And it's like, all right, we're going to let you guys figure this out on your own.
Oh, liquor stores down the street.
Right? That's really what it is. And then on top of that, if you're an athlete...
Oh, I don't want to talk about my life.
If you're an athlete, if you play...
I didn't even talk about that aspect. But
if you play like any kind of sports, being a student athlete is... literally
it's a cheat code.
It's a cheat code.
It's a cheat code.
And I don't even mean that in the sense that, okay, it means you're 100% gonna get laid, because I know some dudes that didn't.
No.
But what I'm saying is everything that Ryan explained, times that by like 100.
Yeah.
Times that by 100, because
that was my life.
times that by 100, because I know that when I was playing sports in college, you start hanging out with a lot of, female athletes, right? Who literally think the exact same way as you. They're doing the exact same things as you. Yeah. Like, they're waking up early, going to practice.
They understand the grind.
They understand the grind. They're doing the exact same.
You just get close to them naturally. Not that you want. It's just like,
sometimes it's not even like you want to fuck. Sometimes it's literally you just become friends with these people solely because you're doing the exact same things.
And then one day you go, she's an ass.
Bro, you looking good.
And she goes, well, thanks, you too. All right, I'll see you later. Yup. And you got keep. And we travel together. What? We travel with the girls' basketball team. Athletic banquet is just oh my god.
Oh man, you know what?
Athletic banquet is a problem.
Noah,
I'm sorry, Noah.
Noah, I'm really not trying. Hold on, Noah. I'm not trying to say. I'm not trying to say at all that you should be single going to college, because I don't know what your situation is. I don't know what your dynamic is. Even if you are an athlete, I'm not saying that you should break up, because one thing that Ryan said that's super important is the speed at which life will be happening for you. So if you've been in a relationship with someone for quite some time, the speed of that relationship at first is like fast, and then it tailors down because you guys understand how you both work together. So it's not that it becomes boring. It's just you understand the dynamics of your relationship. Right. But then you get thrown in this environment where, like Ryan said, literally everything is new, and it's like everything is coming at you real quick. Like, you're literally wide-eyed for the first, at least the first semester, if not the full year, when you're in college, university. So my advice would be, if you guys have been dating for a while, try and figure out, try to navigate it, give it a shot. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Like, it just wasn't meant to.
I say try.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be.
I didn't just break up and say, I'm leaving, that's it. Yeah. No, I did try. Yeah. Failed, but tried.
Yeah, actually try. If you care about the girl, that's what you need to do. Yeah. But, I just know that the same way I know now, okay, there's certain things I just won't do. Yeah. I know that, okay, if I'm going to college, uni, and it's a long distance relationship, and I'm an athlete, I'm probably not going to be in a relationship. Just because,
it's crazy. Being an athlete is actually crazy. And this is Canada. Imagine being in the US. It's a joke. I'm in Canada, and I walk up to a club, and the girl goes, "Oh, you're number 6?" What? I'm Ryan.
Bro, I'll never forget 2 years ago, me, Chris, and my boy Joe went to fucking LA. Right? And I have a friend that goes to USC. She's my age, but she's in the law program there, doing a master's. And we went to it was homecoming for football. So it was crazy. That's huge, It was ridiculous. It made me regret not doing everything in my power to not go to school in the States. Right? And we were walking on the street, and it was called Frat Row. Yeah. And basically on one side of the street, they had all the fraternities. On the other side of the street, they had all the sororities. Okay. And they were just houses lined up, right? One after another. and it was just all parties going on, and every single
sides?
On both sides, every single house. And there was one house we got into where literally they had like a giant chain link fence on their front lawn, so you couldn't actually see the house or the front lawn.
Okay.
But it was bumping, like you heard everyone going crazy. I'm like, okay, this is where we need to go.
Yeah.
We get to the door and the dude's like, sorry, you guys can't come in. Like, you can only come in if you've been invited by like a brother, one of the right. And I just told him, like, yo, listen, like, we're not from here. We're trying to get the full experience. Okay. And then I'm like, are you a brother of this fraternity? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, so can you invite us? And he's like, all right, well played. He's like, all right, you guys can come in. So we walk in. Bro, their front lawn was gone. It was all sand. Like, they made it into a beach. Like, I shit you not.
That's
like,
crazy.
It was a beach. Like, it was a beach with a volleyball. They had a bungee castle.
They just made it.
And pretty much this fraternities like have money, right? So what they did was this house was built just for partying. So no
one lives there.
They like gutted the entire house, and it was
open space.
It was giant open space. In their backyard, they had like this DJ up on like this huge deck up top. I have videos, so I gotta show you after. Crazy. It was crazy. Yeah. And I'm sitting there. No, we're walking.
Was it a pack of people?
Oh wait, it was rammed, and the three of us walk in, and like we're in shape. Yeah. It was hot, so we're wearing like tank tops and stuff like that. And all these, and we bought USC gear
to fit in.
To fit in. Yeah. We're like, yo, we gotta get the full experience. But we didn't realize at the time that we bought gear from the athletic portion.
Oh, so look like you're athletes.
So it looked like we were student athletes, bro. And I tell you, the way that people were moving like towards us, I was like,
you USC athletes? You play? Oh, I watched your game. No, you didn't.
You didn't watch it, but bro, I couldn't believe the way people move. Like, I know how people move when it comes to athletes.
It's serious,
but it was serious, bro.
Like eyes
touching.
Oh, they just grabbed.
They just grab you. They just grabbed you, hey. And I'm like, oh my god. This is what athletes go.
I'm Canadian, actually. Sorry.
No, I'm American. I'm American. I'm out there. Like,
you say shy, huh? The accent comes out quick,
real quick.
Oh,
still, like I couldn't fathom that world.
Yeah, no, it's something fierce.
I don't know if I survive.
I know I would not.
I don't know if I would.
I know I wouldn't. For the sole fact, like, survive. Obviously, in joking terms, you'd survive, but I'd get myself in a lot of trouble, and I know that for a fact.
Like, what kind of trouble?
Listen, if I have stories I've told on this podcast.
Yeah.
If I have these stories as a random Canadian kid in Toronto, imagine I was an athlete in the United States of America, with my same personality, doing the same stuff I'm doing. Are you sick? I'd have to have bodyguards. For me to be like, yo, you gotta go, right? Like,
you need
Ryan,
to
you need to go. Like, I think mans would be like, yo, can someone go get Ryan? This guy, we have to go now. Like,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how it would be possible. I don't know.
It's crazy.
Have you seen the movie Burning Sands on Netflix?
No.
You should watch it.
It's about Burning Sands?
Burning Sands, and it's about this black fraternity.
Let me type this in.
Yeah, it's about this black fraternity. And the whole movie is about how fucked up fraternities are, in the sense that the hazing that new recruits have to go through to get into it.
How do you let another student do shit to you? Like, it's crazy, like, how much respect they have for that stuff out there, because, like, the leaders are just another student. Like,
yeah, the leaders.
No, but he's the guy.
The leaders are just another student. Okay, I would never join. I don't think I would ever join a fraternity, right? Solely because I'm too rude. Like, I want to be able to deal with some of the shit that people try to do.
Someone talking to you like that, you're like,
right? I'm just talking. The thing that they try to get you to do, right? But the only reason I think this. Okay, some people join fraternities because they think it's a status thing. Yeah. When they're in college, university, they're like, oh, if I join this, I'm going to get all these girls. Whereas they're the other guy who's like, if I join this, when I get out of university, it'll be, the connections that I'll have will be crazy. And it all depends on what fraternity you actually are in, right? So this movie was kind of exploring that, where these recruits that were trying to get in, they all had older brothers or like uncles or dads who were part of this fraternity who are now super successful. So if they go through the same thing, it's like, oh, you want to be a lawyer? I know all the people for you to get in contact with. That type of shit.
Okay.
But there's a scene in the movie where basically one of the frat leaders is like, yo, he grabs all the rooks and he's like, all right, like, you guys gotta go have sex with this girl, like, one at a time, right? The girl was about it.
Okay.
Still fucked up.
Train.
No, not like they're all in the room having sex with her.
Just one at a time.
Yeah, it's like you go in and then it's like when he tells you like the next day or whatever, you gotta have sex with her.
Oh,
like,
not on the same day though.
I think some on the same day, right? But it's fucked.
It's a train.
It's a train.
It's not a gangbang. It's a train. That's a train.
That's a train?
A gangbang, all man's in the same room. That means every man's doing that at the same time.
Isn't it not a train still? If all man's in the same room?
Trains is like a train. Like one person, like a
are they all still in the same room?
They can be, but not. It's typically not.
Right.
A train is usually like, yo, you next? All right.
That's fucked.
Like,
anyway.
I witnessed some crazy shit.
Anyway.
I have to tell you a story about that, too.
Yeah. Anyway, this dude was like, this dude had a girl.
Yeah.
This dude had a girl. And everyone was just like, yo, no one's girl survives Hell Week. They call it Hell Week because that's when they put them through hell. It's like, no one survives that. No girl survives Hell Week. And I know for...
why do the girls have to do it?
No, because they're referring to every rookie's girlfriend. They're like, no girlfriend of a rookie can survive.
Oh, because they have to slap a ting.
They don't know that they slap tings, but it's just all the shit that they put their dudes through. There's no way that they could survive it. And this dude who had a girl goes into the room and he's just like, yo, listen, I can't do this. So we're going to have to like fake it. And she was totally on board with it. She's like, I'll just make sounds. And
it's just them sit together in the room.
Yeah,
okay.
So they fakes it. And, you know, it ends up fucking things up because now this girl thinks
she can fake it.
No, now like her girl ends up finding out that
even though he faked it,
Rooks had to do this.
It still
and, like,
seems like
you know how hard it is to explain. Like,
no, I didn't actually do it. I went in, okay, but I told her to pretend. Like, it's like,
bro, there's no way
you're stuck. Yeah.
There's no way that I could fucking deal with that shit. Like, if you can't, you can. There's no way. I couldn't do it.
And then they kick you out and shun you if you don't do shit.
I couldn't do it. Like, that movie's intense though.
I'm gonna check it out.
You should definitely watch it. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, no, the story I was telling you is back in high school.
Yeah. Imagine wild like that in high school, eh?
It wasn't me. It wasn't.
I'm not saying you, but yo, our generation. Like, I don't have any siblings of this generation's age, but I know for a fact
they weren't like us.
Anyone born, I would say 95, like from the year 94, 95 to, I'm gonna say 87.
Yeah.
Fucking wild.
Reckless.
Wild.
like kids these days, they're more into like games and music and all kind of stuff like than us and technology.
Yeah.
But they ain't fucking like this. Like we were doing some shit and we thought we were big. Like I thought when I was 11 years old in Scarborough, I thought I was a big man. Like, and I'm like, I'm 11.
Yeah.
Like, if I see 11-year-old now, I'm like, yo, move.
Yeah.
But when I was 11 in Scarborough, I'm like, yo, what are you saying? Like, I'm talking like I'm a big man. I'm kissing girls on the street corner. Like, what? I see 11-year-old kissing a girl, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, and I remember I was kissing a girl when I was in Scarborough, and cars would honk their horn. And be making it on the side of the street.
Yeah.
And cars would be honking their horn. I'm like, why are they honking? But now I'm older, I'm like, they're probably like, what did these little kids
doing?
What are they doing?
Oh my god.
But no, the story I was gonna say was in high school, this is a complex that I lived in, and word got around that man's wearing a train on this thing, right? So and the thing is, why do these girls come to the neighborhood? That's what I don't understand.
Wait, was this in Saga or?
This is in Saga.
Which complex?
It doesn't matter.
No, because I lived on Colonial, so
it doesn't matter. It would bait way too many fans.
Yo, chill. You're not mentioning.
There's only so many fans that live in that complex.
So what?
Nah.
Was it rich? Which way? It was rich. Oh, I'm
not putting out blast.
Your reaction gives me everything I need to know.
So, anyways,
I would have ruined you in court, bro. Go.
So I'm like, I always wonder, I'm like, why do certain things come to the area if you know what it is. Like, a man's not calling you over unless you know what it is.
Don't ever go to the ridge.
There's certain guys that if a guy's like, yo, come through. Come on, like you have to say no, or else that's it for you.
Yeah.
Anyways, a girl comes to the neighborhood, or whatever. Everyone finds out the girl's coming, right?
Oh my god.
So mans are lined up.
Oh my god.
Someone's parents are gone for the day, so we have a house now. Right?
No.
And I say we, it's not we, but people that are there have a house now.
Yeah.
Parents are gone, you have a house. Alright. Girl comes, she buses her way over, obviously. Because that's what you do when you're in high school. You take a bus to go see man to get fucked.
This is so
holy.
Oh, that's
that's someone's daughter's more. That's crazy.
I know. That's what I said.
Anyway,
insane.
So a girl comes over, and I left to get candy. So I come back. Girl's already inside. I'm like, you sure she's up there? And at first I was on board. Like, cause I've never done a train before. I've still never done a train. I don't think I can do one. But at first I was on board, like in theory, cause I'm excited. All the mans are like, yo, the thing's coming. I'm like, okay, cool, this could be cool. And all mans are like, I'm going first. Whatever. So I come back and get candy. Come back. I'm like, yo, she's up there already? They're like, yeah. I'm like, oh fuck, cause I want to be first. I'm like, if I'm gonna do this, I want to be first. I don't want to put my pieces in after the next man did it. I don't want to get head after the next man got head. I don't want nothing. I'm like, if I'm gonna do this, I'll be first. You guys do whatever. Yeah. So when I found out I wasn't first anymore, I was automatically like, I don't know if I could do this anymore, because it's weird. Anyways, so she goes up. Man's just outside in front of the porch. Yeah. Man comes down. Here's the next man. Man goes inside. Close the door. So we're all just chilling outside again, talking. Time goes by. Next man comes down. Yo, I'm next. And man goes up. Close the door.
Oh my god.
I saw 4 mans go up there. Man comes down. He comes down. I'm like, he goes to me. He's like, yo, you going up? I was the last man that was in the group. He's like, you going up? I'm like, nah, I can't. He's like, yo, just go. Don't be a pussy. Let's go. So I'm like, all right. I went up not to have sex, but I just wanted to see the fuck's going on, right? Yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool. I pretend I'm going. All right, cool. I close the door. I walk upstairs. If this isn't the saddest thing I've ever seen in my entire life somewhere.
No.
I get in the room, bro. She's sitting there just naked, like sitting on the edge of the bed, naked, just like crouched over, right? She sees me walk in. She turns to me. She's like, are you next? I'm like, nah, man. I'm like, nah, I'm not. And she's like, no, I could give you head. I'm like, no. Like, I'm like, she's so defeated some more. Yeah. It was like, I literally, like, I started talking to her. Like, I felt like I draked her. Like, I literally was like, you don't have to do this, you know. Like, I was dead. I'm like, why are you doing this? She's like, I don't know, like, they called me over and they said, I'm like, why'd you come here? Yeah. Like, I literally, like, empathize with her. I'm like, why did you come here?
Don't ever come back.
And she's like, I don't know, like, they pressured me. I'm like, all right, listen, pack your stuff. Yeah. Just go home. And she's like, you don't want to do it? I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, get your stuff and go home. And she's like, they're going to get mad. I'm like, just go home. Don't worry, I'll tell them that you had to go or something. Yeah. She packs her stuff, comes downstairs. And they're like, where's she going? I'm like, yeah, she has to go. I let her go home. And after that, I was like, yo, this is rape. That's rape. It's a form of it. Like, even though she's consenting, but it's coerced consent. You know what I mean? Like, it's not rape because they get tired down and throw like, but you, especially if you're a little girl, not a little, but a high school girl, and a bunch of mans are like, yo, come on.
I think it is.
That's messed up.
I think
that day really made me like be like, whoa, like
it's 1,000%.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it's 1,000% like, messed up.
I was so sick at that day.
It's a very fine line, right? Yeah, because you know, like those situations, like look, that's not the first time I've heard shit like this, right? But those stories they just made me feel bad. Like they made me feel bad for the girl,
of course,
only because you're just like, look, even if like I know girls who've gone through that shit who like wanted that.
I was about to say, there are girls that are like, yo, come. Like,
but my thing is, it's like,
but I think they're brainwashed to want it now.
Even if they wanted it, even though they're just like, yeah, I want it. I'm more sad because I'm just like, listen, like, no one respects you. No one respects.
They
I'm
don't.
not blaming
don't.
the girls at all.
No.
I'm just saying that.
Just acknowledge that.
I feel bad because I'm like, yo, none of these guys respect you. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck
care,
about that.
whatever,
But it's
yeah.
like, I almost have a hard time associating myself with those guys because I'm just like,
yeah, you guys are fucked. Yo, you have to be fucked.
how can you actually consciously just be like, yeah, I'm about it, like,
Yo,
I want to do this. Like, no, you shouldn't do
dog,
this.
it's messed up. It's actually messed up. And I think that was the day I realized, like, I'm a dog, but I'm still personable. Like, I'll have sex with different women, but I'm very selfish. So, like, I have sex with different women that are just mine. Like, I'm not going to girls that we're talking to other guys. I'm not taking girls from next man's. I'm like, I'm meeting my own girls on my own, talking to whoever I want to on my own.
Yeah,
I can't join the lineup with other men. I can't do that. I cannot do that.
Not even just like,
that's beyond.
Not even just a train shit. Like, I've never gone to a man and just been like, yo, are you still like talking to her? Or
No.
like, I don't do it. Like, is it cool? Like, if I talk to her, like, none of that shit.
I automatically go somewhere else. That's okay. There's enough.
There's more of them than there are.
Bro, I'm okay being like, yo, that guy or that girl you used to be with was fire, and that's okay. Doesn't mean, yo, we're not with anymore. All right, let me try it. No, I can acknowledge them like, yo, you got a fire girl.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are done. That sucks. But I'm not going back there.
No, never. I'm not asking you. Crazy. So, ever since we've both been doing a lot more freelance stuff, what's like the one? I don't want to say stress or like the one problem you've noticed with the freelance life. It could be how people like react to you, how people approach you.
I think I haven't had any real issues with how people. Actually, it's a lie. Two things. One thing I really don't like about freelance, or not even freelance, just how people respond to someone who freelances. Because I think people really think the free in freelance means free.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't. It means I am free to do the fuck I want.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean what you do is free within cost. No.
No, for real.
But I think when people realize that you're freelance, you're working for yourself.
Yeah.
They don't respect you.
Oh.
I feel like if I said, "Oh, I'm working for a photography agency,"
yeah,
they'd be like, "Oh shit, like, okay, let me respect this guy." Like, you're not. If I told you I work for a photography agency in the United States, in LA, posted out of LA, I work for a photography agency. I guarantee there is 0 people that are gonna ask me to shoot for free.
Yeah.
0. If they knew like Ryan works for a photography agency out of LA, they would never even fathom being like, "Can you shoot for free?"
Yeah.
Because they associate that, be like, "Oh well, his agency probably wouldn't let him shoot for free." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People just think that like, oh, if there's a boss, he can't shoot for free because there's a boss that like over. I am the boss.
Yeah.
I am the boss. And that boss is not letting me shoot for free either. Yeah. I am not letting myself shoot for free. Yeah. Unless I want to, right? My issue is when people put their own price on what they think you are worth. Like, if you ask me to shoot or do anything for you, because I do other things than just shoot. But if you ask me to create something for you, and you ask somebody else to create something for you, and you're shopping prices, this isn't Walmart.
Yeah.
So
it's not I'm not
matching. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
Don't tell me like, oh, I have my boy that could do it for 50 and I charge 100, whatever.
Yeah.
Then go to your boy. That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that. So you can't come to 50?
No.
I am not your boy.
He
charges 50 because that is what he believes he is worth. Good for him.
Yeah.
Don't say, I can get it done for 50. Then go get it done for 50.
Yeah.
You're talking to me right now. Like, cheeses me.
You want this quality of work, that's the price.
But the thing is, they are pricing your quality of work in what they think it's worth. Next thing, if just our mentality as a whole, I mentioned that at the store, I put this in my story a couple of days ago, especially as black men and black people, and especially Black Panther's out, where everyone's watching this movie acting like they're all fucking righteous all of a sudden, which is cheesy me. Yes, there's a good behind it, but I hate temporary hype. I hate it, especially when it's temporary hype about an actual real issue. Like people hop on board, but yeah, this movie's sick. Like bring stuff together, but it's like, but you're not even doing that stuff in your daily life. You're not actually trying to do things. You're hyped because there's a movie talking about it. You're hyped because everyone's on board about it. You're hyped because the sales are high, whatever. Yeah. But you're not actively practicing this in your daily life every day. So don't get hyped about Black Panther because you're gonna go back as soon as the movie dies down. You're gonna go back to being selfish and not give a shit about black people. Yeah. You don't. Yeah. You don't give a care. Like there are a lot of people that do not care about their own. There's hype around the movie, so we should stick together. But are you? Yeah. Are you supporting black-owned business? Are you doing this? Yeah. Are you asking your boy to shoot for free? Or you are. So don't watch the movie then. Yeah. But what I was saying was, I made the post because I feel like the black culture, the mentality of our culture is we're always in last place opposed to other cultures. Yeah. Whether it's Chinese, whether it's Jewish, whether it's white. Like every other culture, Indian especially, every other culture, they bring each other up. And it's not racist to want your culture to succeed. People look at you want black people. No, it's not. I don't only care about black people. It's not that. It's you just want your culture to succeed, like they do. Jewish people keep Jewish money together. They buy a house from other Jewish people. They shop or purchase things or groceries from other Jewish-owned businesses. Us, we'll go anywhere. And then when someone in the black culture reaches out to you, says, you want a discount or something, like, why are we like that? And then another aspect is that I've talked about this a million times, but what is so hard about giving credit to a person who did something for you? Like, why is that a conscious decision whether or not you do or not? Like, I don't understand it. Like, if someone creates something for me, if I'm like, Zamora, can you make me a dinner? And you're like, yo, you whip up this crazy dinner. I'm like, yo, that was sick. And I really like that dinner, and I really respect you. I genuinely want to tell people. I just genuinely be like, yo, last week I went to Zamora's house. This guy made a crazy dinner. Like, yo, you should check him out. I just genuinely want more people to know. But there's a large portion of our population, more than half of people. I would say it's literally pushing on 70% of our people. Yeah. Literally have to think about whether or not they will tell other people that someone did something for them. Yeah. Whether it's a fear of them getting popular, a fear of them being more successful, or they just want attention to themselves. I don't know what the reason is, because I'm not that way, but I don't know, man. I can vent on this what are your thoughts? I can vent on this forever because it blows my mind.
There's a really good point that you brought up about people trying to price your work. And what I've realized in this freelance life is that people don't like it when you know your own worth. Because when you do, they have a much harder time like trying to koala you, essentially.
Because you're firm.
You're very firm, right? So it's just crazy. People seem to not, they have this inherent feeling where they feel the need to not respect someone who's freelance. Yeah. That's what I've noticed to a certain extent. Like,
oh, you work for yourself? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yo, cool. It's cool.
Or they're like, oh, okay. They do the thing where they just dictate the price for you, or they think that whatever price you're listing, you can't really back it up. There's no way and I'm like, no, there is. Like, here's how you do it. Like, here's why. And that's that. I don't know, man. I haven't had too many like crazy situations yet, but I'll give you one for example. This dude that I know wanted to, one of his boys is like a rapper, right? And needs a music video done. So he tells me about it way back, and I say, he was asking me, he's like, Z, you need to start doing music videos, right? Because, if like you can get with other people, like so many guys want to be rappers, like you make the money off of it. Sure. And I'm like, yeah, okay, like sure, right? Like if that's something I want to do, I'll do it. And he has someone that needs a video done, right? And part of the reason I didn't do the video is because there was actually a lens that I wanted to get that'd be perfect for this type of video. Sigma 18-35, crazy lens. And my other boy that I'll tell you after, but he was like, yo, Z will do the music video if you basically get him this lens, right?
Like, did that cover the cost?
Cover the cost. Because I was like, the lens itself is like $1,800. It's light work. I'll do a video for that, no problem. And the dude was like, okay, cool, sure, like that, like we'll do it. And I'm like, are you sure? Like, is this what you want to do?
Yeah.
He's like, because if this is what you want to do, I'll do it. If not, I'm not chasing you.
Yeah.
And he says, sure, yes, down, blah, blah, blah. So weeks go by, probably like 2 weeks go by, and I just remembered about this today because I'm planning my schedule for the next 2 months.
Yeah.
And I hit him up. I'm like, yo, so do you still want to do this video? Yes or no? Right? Because I'm already getting another lens that'll offset that. I'm like, do you want to do this? Yes or no? And he's like, nah, not right now, fam. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then he's like, unless you're trying to do like something for free.
Don't give me the unless.
Bro.
Nope.
I was so pissed.
Don't hit me with the unless.
I was so fucking
unless
pissed.
you think that you could maybe.
You and your boys still trying to shoot this video or nah? I'm planning out my schedule still. Not right now, fam. Unless you're trying to do a preview for free, but I don't think you'd be down for free. Unless you're actually trying to make a
Not two unlesses. There's
three.
Not three. No, there's not three unlesses.
Right. Hold on.
There's not the word unless is banned.
Hold on.
2018, no unlesses. I'm putting this right now. The word unless is currently banned for this year.
Unless you're trying to do a free preview for free, but I don't think you'd be down for free. Unless you're actually trying to make a visuals business for music videos, we can help you out and get you some clientele. And I'm like, it's all good. I was going to give you a priority since you spoke to me first, but I'll pass. And then I said, well, yeah, getting clients is always a good thing. Like, I don't know why you would have to tell me I'd want more. Who doesn't want more clients? And he says, I feel you. Yeah.
Wouldn't you already send me clients anyway? Or is that a if you help me, then I'll send you clients?
Well, really, Ryan, let's read this next
text.
Let's read this next text.
Unless, you know.
I feel you. Yeah, we'll get you some clientele if you can shoot a video for free. LOL.
No, you didn't say that. No, you didn't say that.
I swear to God. No. I swear to God. He said, I'm going to read it again. He said,
oh my God.
I said, well, yeah, getting clients is always a good thing. LOL. He said, I feel you. Yeah,
you don't feel me.
We'll get you some clientele if you can shoot a vid for free. LOL.
Don't toss the LOL in there.
I'll edit if anything.
Don't.
Ryan,
First of all, don't toss the LOL in there.
I left this dude on red. Like, he knows I read his message.
That's a stupid. You can't send me that. Why are you sending me that? Don't send me that. Don't send me that foolishness.
I was so pissed, bro. Like, I was actually mad when I got this message because it went from went from him asking me to do these videos
on his own. Yeah.
I didn't offer to do these videos. He asked me to, yo, I will offset the cost of these videos by giving you this lens, right? We'll purchase you this lens. I kept saying, are you sure? Are you positive you want to do this? He said yes. I stopped following up with him because I'm like, you can let me know when you guys are ready to go. Because I asked him, like, when are you and your boys getting the lens? He says, we're getting the money together. I'm like, okay, cool. Hit me up when you guys are ready, because then I'll do it. It's not like you guys have to pay me money. Just buy the fucking lens and I'll do it. Follow up again. This man, he switches up. He's like, nah, not right now. Cool. It's fine because I have other things lined up.
Yeah.
But for him to say, yo, unless you're trying to do it for free,
that's crazy.
Fuck you. Like, that's literally.
Don't even hit me with that. That's literally that was you know for him to say that was his first option. He masked it in the third option.
Bro, like, go
what
fuck
do you want
yourself.
that initially? Initially, is like,
go
what?
fuck yourself. Like, for you to say unless you're trying to do it for free, and then to slap in the face to say I'll give you clientele if you do the
conditional.
Go fuck yourself.
Conditional.
Like,
I mean, I can send you clients if you shoot me for free. So you don't generally want to send me clients unless I do free work for you?
Bro, there are some people who literally don't care. Like,
that's crazy.
There are people that don't care about your success. They don't want to see other people do well.
No.
You know what I mean? They really don't. They want themselves to get on, but they'll do everything in their power to make sure that they don't bring new people with them.
It's such a broken mentality, man. It's so broken.
And this is what's crazy. This dude that I'm talking to is a white dude, but all his boys are black guys. Right? Black guys like some mixed dude, some other white dudes who think they're like hood. You know what I mean? So it's just like, bro, I couldn't believe this. I really couldn't believe this, because it's one thing when you're talking to these people in person. Yeah. I was like, there's no way you'd have this fucking audacity to say this to me in person.
Anything's easy with the phone.
There's no way.
Text. You would never ask me to my face, would you do this for free?
Bro, I wanted to
through a text, easy.
I wanted to reach through my phone.
And the thing is, they can toss in that LOL in the mix like they're joking. Unless you want you for free, LOL.
I wanted to reach through my phone and punch this dude in the head. In the head. I was like, don't ever ask me some bullshit. Like, it's to the point where if I see him in person, like, he better not talk to me. He better not try to hail me up. Because if he hails me up, if he goes to hail me up, I'm gonna bring this up. I'm that type of person. I'm gonna bring this up.
But yeah, so was this your plan the whole time, or you never intended to pay for this video, did you? At any point?
Like, Jesus me. And speaking of the, know your value thing, right? I was on, Dylan Ranger.
Yeah, of him.
I was on his podcast last week, right? Shout out to him, FL, the podcast. And they were talking about the Monique situation.
Yeah.
And here's my thing, right? About the Monique situation that pissed me off. You talked about this mentality with black people.
Yeah.
I hated seeing how most of the people that were flaming Monique
were other black people.
That's one thing. And the other thing is, if people really looked into the situation, Netflix approached Monique saying, okay, we're going to give you $500K to do the special. No negotiation. They approached her and said, no negotiation. She knows her value.
Right.
So
that's all she's saying.
So she's completely entitled to stick to her guns and say, this is how much I'm worth. Here are the numbers to back it up. Compared to other people you've paid, just pay me what I think I'm worth. So even if you think someone said like she asked for something like double-digit millions, like something like 13 million, even I think that's a lot of money. I think that's a lot of money.
Who cares?
But
if that's what she thinks, who cares?
If that's what she thinks she's worth. That's what she thinks she's fucking worth. I would not, but
I wouldn't pay it. But who cares?
Bottom line is, I'm not. Okay, I think $500K is a slap in the face.
Yes.
To someone like Monique, I think that's a slap in the face, especially when you're paying all these
these random comedians on there. Just random comedians,
and I know they're not getting paid $500K.
No.
Part of it is because one, yes, she's a woman. She's a black woman, which and I say this because look, someone said.
Do you think a woman have anything to do with
it? And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Okay,
someone said. It's all about what have you done for me lately, right? That's how the industry works, which is true.
Not current,
which is true. What the fuck has Cat Williams done recently? What the fuck has...
He hasn't.
What the hell has Marlon Wayans done recently? This dude has a special... He has a special on Netflix where every time you log into Netflix, it's the first thing that you see. Like they play previews for it. It's called Wokish.
I didn't even see that.
Bro, I don't even want to watch it because I see the preview. But I guarantee you, here's my point.
It's not $500K.
I guarantee you those two got paid more than her solely because of the fact that they're men versus Monique.
But
Cat Williams...
Cat is funny.
It doesn't matter if Cat is funny. He hasn't done anything for me lately. That's the point.
Well, you're saying that's based on that aspect?
But it's
not solely based on that aspect, though, because Dave Chappelle hasn't done anything for them before.
Dave Chappelle hasn't done anything for them before,
but he's brought his name.
He's been touring.
Yes.
That's the difference. Like, all these people have been touring.
Yeah.
Cat Williams hasn't been touring. Marlon Wayans hasn't been touring. Like, all these random comedians. Some of these random comedians have been. They're the smaller names getting their name up. But it's like, Cat Williams and Marlon Wayans, they haven't been touring. And Cat Williams, out of those two, he had, like, a bigger... like social thing on our generation when we were younger, like early 2000s. This man was killing it, right? Monique, I grew up watching the Parkers. Like I grew up watching that shit. She's been in a lot. She's had a lot of funny stand-ups on Queens of Comedy, and she won an Oscar, bro. Like she's not an incompetent person. Like she knows
She has a resume,
and she not many people know this. Like it sounds like I'm a MR.KOA, but like I'm really not. It's just like I looked into it. She actually rides for the black community, bro. Like she did a free stand up in an all women's jail, bro. Like she did that for these women, and you're telling me that people are saying, yo, she should have taken that $500K, did a good job, and then I'll ask for more. Like, no, I'm not begging for my money.
I hate the fact that people think people think they know what you should have done with your own earnings. Yo, you should have just taken that somewhere. It says what? It says you? You don't even have this offer. This offer sounds great to you because there'll never be an offer given to you.
Thank you.
So you can easily
get this offer.
Easily say, "Oh, yo, take that." It's so easy to tell someone how much money they should have taken when that's money you'll never ever see in your lifetime. So that's more than enough. For what? You don't do anything. You don't do anything. I actually have a resume of stuff.
Yeah.
That's not more than enough for what I bring or what I believe I bring.
Like the best way to equate this is when you're.
Don't get me wrong. I don't love Monique's stuff. I don't think she's hilarious. Yeah. But based on facts, if that's what money's about, facts. It's like this is what you've done. This is what you are. This is what you require. Like,
you know what? And like I can look at this in so many different ways and make the case for why she should have got paid more. Like as weird as it sounds,
her saying to boycott Netflix is a little wild though.
That was wild.
That's wild.
That was very wild.
That's just her being impulsive and irrational. Yeah. But she does have a case to stand up. At
here's
least
my thing. Listen,
she can speak out.
As bad as it might come across me saying, it is. There's a big social movement going on right now, and it's very in if you're a woman or someone of color with a voice and a message. Right? Those are things that all these companies are looking at, and they're like, okay, we can bank money off of this. Right? So you're telling me that someone like Monique, you only think is worth $500K when you know that this is the current social climate right now, where people will tune in to hear what some woman who is very outspoken about a lot of things and is also funny, you think she's only worth $500K? Like, Netflix isn't hurting for money. Like, they're really not. They're really not. I just think $500K was a slap in the face. It's no different than when someone is applying to a new job and based on previous jobs they had, they know how much they're worth. And
I'm not taking a $10 an hour job.
And they're negotiating.
I'm just not going to do that.
But that's what triggered me. It's the fact that people were like, Netflix came to her and was like, we're not negotiating. This is how much you're worth. And people were like, she should have just taken it. Like all this whining and complaining is not helping her case. I'm sorry, but quite frankly, I fully believe if a tour was about to happen and she said, I'm going to do a tour, people would go solely to see if she's going to bomb. There's a lot more people that would go
to see her fail.
To see her fail.
Look, that's why you didn't get the money.
And all those people are still paying. You know what I mean?
Paying just to roast.
Just to roast. And if she's funny, she's still laughing. Like, I thought it was crazy.
No,
I just looked at maybe I was looking at it from a freelancer perspective, but I was like, there's no way I'm accepting that. If I'm in her position, I'm not taking $500K.
No, I definitely agree.
Go on this little radio tour that you're doing where you're like roasting Netflix or like roasting all these people. I thought the video of her calling Charlemagne Leonard, like, did you see that interview?
Yeah. I thought
that was hilarious. Yeah. But I mean, she's not like she's just saying for no reason, I want more money. Like, she actually is backing it up with facts.
Yes, I definitely get what you're saying.
I'm not boycotting Netflix, though. Like, that's a staple. I need that.
I'm sorry.
We talked about it earlier, how we incorporate that into hitting on women. Like, I'm not boycotting Netflix.
The owner of Netflix has to get something leaked about him with child molestation or something for me to stop.
Deadass.
Yes. What? Okay, now I'll stop. That's crazy. New owner? Never mind.
That's actually what happened. All mans will be waiting until there's a new owner.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, you got fired?
All mans would just be like,
yo, someone fire this man. Just fire him.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
There's one more thing I want to discuss that if you won the lottery, let's go there.
Yo, I've tried to pull up the post. She deleted it.
Of course she did.
Okay, so there was a post.
That's okay.
There was a post.
I remember it.
There was a post that I saw.
Yeah.
Last week that really pissed me off, to say it to the least.
Why?
And pretty much the post said, it was asking women. It was a girl that posted this, and it said, "You just won the lottery for $50 million. is your boyfriend still working his job?
His day job.
Ladies, you just won $50 million. Is your boyfriend still going to be working his day job? I tell you, the comments.
Shit. Those girls were not.
I wish I screen. I'm so down. I wish I screenshot
You didn't catch
those.
any of those, eh? Because if it's gone now, so it's gone.
It's gone. Like, I would have screenshot them and put them in this video. But the things these girls were saying, oh my god! Like, none of these girls were joking too.
I don't think. Like, I thought a lot of them were very serious.
Serious.
Like, and they put laughing faces emojis, but they really believe this shit.
A lot.
As a theme, just to give you a few of some of them. The majority of comments I read...
There were over 70 comments.
Over 70 comments. And the majority of comments I read said, paraphrased, but seemingly the same thing. Oh, it says boyfriend, not husband. Okay. So, how do you get a husband? How do you get a husband? Do you think women just... do women think you just walk out Pun Road and just... grab yourself a husband?
Oh,
like this, God, I was reading something that's like, oh, that's just my boyfriend. He's gone.
What? You know the Russell Westbrook face I was reading? I'm like,
how do you get to have a husband? You need a boyfriend who becomes a fiance, becomes a husband. But you saying, oh, it's just my boyfriend, I can get a new boyfriend or stuff like that. I'm like, do you guys even love the person you're with, right? Like, what?
The things that piss me
Holy.
off. There were comments where they're like, oh, he's not quitting his day job. Like, he needs to keep working. Like, he needs to earn his own. I'm like, what kind of backwards ass world are we living in right now?
I know for a fact if a man won the lottery and he's with his girl and he said, yo, I think you should still work, she's telling all her girls, yo, man's a fucking piece of shit. This man won the lottery and I still have to go to work and she's cussing her girls. She's going off and she's like, my man ain't shit. This guy has $50 million. I still gotta go to work. She's complaining about this guy.
We live in that
She's
age.
Expecting.
Like Trezor said.
I get to quit. Yeah.
Like Trezor said last week, we live in an age where people are ready to cancel anyone the moment they're ready to slander you. They're just waiting. So if I have a girl, if I tell my girl tomorrow, look, I just won $50 million, but you're gonna have to keep working this day job that you're not entirely enthused about, bro, I'm gonna get slandered.
She'll ruin you.
She will ruin me. I'll still be rich, but she will ruin me. And rightfully so.
You would probably break up that day.
Yeah, and rightfully so.
You'll probably get into a very large fight and break up that day.
Look, let me tell you something, right? Because I explained this to Andrea. Because she was the one that sent me this post. Yeah. And she thought it was wild. She was like, yo, these girls are crazy. Yeah. This is what I'm saying, right? Look, if I've been dating you for a year, right? I'm going to say a year. I've been dating you for a year, or unless like a couple months and it's been real good, you're not fucking working this day job.
If it's a couple months, but you're blessed.
But this is the deal. Yeah. This is the deal. I'm not funding like your life. Like, I'm not spending racks on you on the daily. Like, I'm not funding your life.
No, we're living responsibly.
What I'm gonna do is,
but I'm not gonna make you slave yourself.
This is what I'm gonna do. If I win the lottery and I have a girl dating for a couple months or a year or however fucking long, I'm gonna say to her, all right, what do you want to do? What is it you want to do?
Wait, like, what are the things you would like to do?
Like, no.
What do you want to do with this money?
Because any girl that I think that I'm going to be dating has, like, some type of... It could be, like, a business or something.
You're saying, what do you enjoy? What do you enjoy?
Okay, you work at a restaurant? Like, do you want to own your own restaurant? Like, have you always wanted to start something like that? What do you want to do? Because now we have the money to...
Is anything that you really want to do that you thought, like, it costs too much? Like, anything.
I'm not talking about things. I'm not talking about experiences like that.
But you mean
aside,
just genuine passion for something. Do you want to own something? If so, what? And if it is, check. Go open it today.
Yeah. I'd be like, this is what we're gonna do. I might not be that quick, but I'll be like, you know what I mean? But it's like, this is what we're gonna work towards. Because
what if she's like, I don't want to do anything?
Then that's a whole different conversation. Yeah, like, because look, if tomorrow
you have to have some passion.
If tomorrow,
even if you're rich, you have to have something.
If I got rich tomorrow, if I got that money tomorrow, believe you me, I'm probably taking, I'm going to say, a month max. Not even. Maybe 2 weeks. A month is stretching it. 2 weeks? No, I'm going to say a month because of travel. Like, a month where I'm actually just living what I've been wanting to do. Like, doing the things I want to experience,
feeling it.
Not blowing my money, but like, I'm
just
doing the things I've been wanting to do. But after that,
you're like, okay, I'm good now.
I'm gonna start doing like the things that I've been wanting to do, like business, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm gonna start my own company. I have the money to do this now, right? And I'm not working for them. I'm not clocking in. I'm not going to a job that I don't like. This is what I'm gonna do.
You want to turn that 50 to 100,
and that's what I want for my girl, right? Like, how do you actually look having your own all this money, but still making your significant other work?
Piece of shit.
Bro, I was reading these comments and I could not believe the audacity of some of these women.
It was nuts. And then don't get me wrong, not all women are like that. There was a couple women
that are like...
There was a couple really realistic and fair women that said, if I win that money, me and my boyfriend or husband or whatever, I'm opening whatever. I'm opening business for him. I'm giving him money to do what he wants to do. And he's not working another day. Like, that's it. He's quitting that day. Like, there's really... Because, and I think they said, because I know he would do the same. I think someone said that, because I know he would do the same for me.
Yeah.
Straight. If it's your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Just, like, people get so caught up on titles as well. That's another thing. Like, boyfriend, it's not my husband, it's my boyfriend. Like, but that is, when you get married, nothing should change. Nothing's supposed to change. It's just now I'm married by law. But it's not supposed to be like, oh, that's how I act with my boyfriend, but this is my husband.
Yeah.
What?
There was one girl who said, you know, she's like, reading all these comments, you may as well, you should just break up with the guy right away instead of saying, oh, you're still working.
Yeah.
Just put the poor bastard out of his misery.
Why? Yeah, like, why are you letting
put him out of his misery?
Break up right now, then.
Because if
the fact that you think your boyfriend should still work, you don't love him, so break up with him. Bro.
I would break up with the girl. Dead ass.
If she's like, go back to work, you'd be like, all right,
if my girl
I'm going back to work tomorrow, and I'm also gonna find myself.
Dead ass. If the girl won $50 million, and she said she didn't indicate to me that I should quit my job. Like, she's not like, yo, quit your job. I think I'd be sick. Like, I'd actually be sick.
Knowing and she's spending.
Bro, I would be sick.
Man, she comes home spending. Hey, I just went to the mall. I forgot to give you something, though. Oh, okay.
I would be sick.
Oh, I just bought a new car.
I would be livid.
But this is mine, though.
You can't drive it.
Oh, my God.
Make sure you put gas in the car. Like, I would be pissed.
Yeah.
I would be pissed. And I don't even know if I'd be... Like, yeah, I'd be angry because I know you have all this money. But I'd actually be more angry at the fact that you let me just work. You know what I mean? Come on. Yeah. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I don't think I would even date her if... Like, what if... This is wild. Let's say she makes all this money, right? And she's like, all right, remember the whole... How much would you pay? Like, what's the cost of your dick? Remember that conversation? Yeah. Like, remember that? What would you do? She's like, you're not quitting your job. Like, she says, you're not quitting your job, but I'll get. She's gonna give you an allowance.
Every fuck is a money.
Every fuck. What if your girl says, I'm giving you an allowance? She says to you, I'm giving you an allowance
in exchange for sex.
In exchange for sex, or in general. Okay, she says quit your job, but she's giving you an allowance. She's giving you you quit your job, and she's like, here's some money every month. How would you feel about that?
Bitch. What?
But I mean, guys do that to their women. Guys do that to their ladies. And this is where you went back to titles, right? That's why it's so fucked up. Because all these girls were like, I'm not supporting my man like that. Like, I'm not supporting him financially. Because I think all those girls who were saying that were thinking... As a woman, they're not supposed to finance any man. It's supposed to be the other way around. So it's like, I feel like in their head, they're thinking, all right, now that I got 50 mil, some 100 million dude's going to find me. But I'm like, it's possible, but probably not, because he's going to look at you and be like, I'm not spending my money on you, right? But that's the funny thing. Like, if my girl was like, all right, I'm going to give you like a couple thousand every month, right? Like, I quit my job. She's like, here's your allowance for this month. I would feel so like, I don't know what I would do.
Nah, I couldn't do that.
You wouldn't write it out for a few months, stack that money up, go do your own thing. You wouldn't do it.
That money's not clean.
You're not clean on drug money.
No, yo. So how'd you get that money? Oh, my girl just tossed the money.
Every 2 weeks, she gives you 5 racks. I'm holding on. Look, I'm looking at the camera. I'm holding on.
10K a month.
10K a month.
Just to keep appearances, or she still loves me?
She still loves you. Still loves you.
Are we just keeping appearances, or just we're staying together?
No, she's got 50 mil. She doesn't need to keep appearances anymore. She doesn't need to keep appearances. She loves you.
How did we come up with this number of 10K? She's just what she feels.
Well, I said 50 mil. She says 50 mil, so 5K a month.
She's giving me 5K every 2 weeks.
10K. That's 100.
120 a year.
120 a year.
And I can still do whatever I want, or I have to stay home?
No, you're not stay-at-home dad. Chill. Like, you can do your things, but you know that, like, if you run out of that 5K, you have to wait. You have to wait the next 2 weeks.
I'd allow that. if I love my girl and she's like, hey, babe, I would still be on my shit, and I'd be like, oh shit, 5K came. Like, cool. I can use that for something. You know? But I wouldn't live off that 5K. Like, I would still make sure I'm doing some things to grow. And then 5K's there, like, oh, sick. Like, I have some buffer. Like, her money would be like, oh, shit. Oh, thanks, babe. Thanks for putting that in there. Like, it wouldn't be like...
Imagine...
It wouldn't be like, oh, wait for that.
Imagine you don't know. 5K. Like, imagine you don't know that 5K is coming. Like, it's coming. So it's like, okay, she gets 50 mil. First week, she's like, baby, I love you. Here's 10K, right? Here's 10K.
And I don't know she won?
No.
Oh,
you know what she won. So it's like, first week, she's like, baby, I love you. Here's 10K. 2 weeks go by. She gives you 5K, right? Like, the money's fluctuating. But you just know that, like, she'll bless you with some money, like, every 2 weeks. But then how would you feel if, you know...
She pulled the plug?
Pull the plug one day. Like, she still loves you. She still loves you. Like, she's not, like, treating you differently. She still loves you. But she just not giving you any more money. Like,
you don't love me anymore.
For, like, a month.
That's my love. You can't just decide to pull that.
You go 2 weeks and no money comes in. She's not sending you money, and you're like, oh, okay, whatever. She sent me all this money. It's fine.
You're not bringing that up.
It's fine.
I probably would not let me bring it up.
A month goes by.
I probably would not let me bring it up.
A month goes by. You're like, you check. Who are you with? TD Scotiabank. You check your BMO app. You're like, oh, okay, nothing. A month and a half goes by.
Come home, you say, hey babe, kiss her on the cheek. It's like,
you're not saying nothing. You're not saying
I'm just going to bed, babe.
You're not saying nothing, right? Right. At no point you're not saying nothing. It's what you're telling me. You're not saying nothing. You're not salty. You're not saying nothing. Look at me in the eyes. Tell me you're not saying anything.
I would give it 3 months before I actually speak up.
3 months. Whew.
3 months of literally nothing and no communication about it. Like, she even be like, oh babe,
yeah, you guys still do shit. You still go places.
I'm saying 3 months of no communication about it. Like, her not
quit your job.
Her not once saying like, oh, I didn't give the money this month because whatever. Like, just 3 months of nothing.
Yeah, nothing because you guys are still doing other things.
Yeah, just not giving me.
You guys might go shopping.
Yeah, but just hasn't given me that deposit anymore. Yeah. I'll give it 3 months before I'd be like, oh, I noticed that you I noticed you stopped putting the deposit in. Are you sure that money?
I know you stopped putting the deposit in. It's not a deposit. She just did that. She did that out of the kindness of her heart. She did that to be kind, right?
Okay. I know she's not obligated to give you money, but like it's like anything. It's a pattern. If you know they get cheese at you, if you start doing something and you stop. Like anybody, if you're doing something, even if it's on your own.
Yeah.
If you get someone accustomed to something and you take it away, it's upsetting.
If I give you flowers at the beginning of every month, and then like
when they just stop and just don't stop. Even though you weren't saying give me flowers, I was just doing it because I want to. But if I stop, it's like I kind of like that you're doing that. I know you don't have to do that.
But why are you stopping?
But why? Yeah, but why are you stopping? Are you tired?
I'm tired of giving me flowers.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just naturally as humans, you just if a pattern stops, it just raises the flag. So because she's doing it out of kindness of her own heart, and that's not a small amount of money, I would give it a couple months. I was like, okay, maybe she has some tough months. That's fine. Like 50 mil is money, but you're not rich. Like you're rich enough.
You're rich, but you're like it depends who the person is.
Depends who the person is.
If that's you and me with 50 mil, we're rich.
Yeah, I'm good.
We're rich.
I'm good, but some people's life is not. Like, so I don't know. Like, just because she's my girlfriend doesn't mean she might have personal things she might want to tell me. She might have whatever. Like
all these ventures going on.
Yeah, I mean, so it's her own money that she won. So I'm like, I would give it 3 months to be like, maybe she's putting money somewhere else, whatever. She was doing it out of her kindness of her heart.
Yeah.
And after 3 months, I'd be like, oh, I noticed that, you used to give me money here and there, which was, I appreciate. That was cool.
Yeah.
Like, how do you approach that conversation?
You don't.
So you stopped.
You don't approach it.
You just leave it.
I feel like you'd have to.
But how do you say it? I feel like I noticed you stopped being
kind. I don't know, bro. You can't do anything. Like, honestly, I would.
You just have to. I think you have to wait for them to bring it.
You have to wait for them to bring it,
no matter how long it takes.
Yeah, you have to
because
wait.
They know they're not giving it to you.
Yeah.
I always wonder when people question other people or ask or bring things up if you don't hear from somebody or something. I used to, like, if I didn't hear from a girl or we get into a fight, we don't talk for a week or something, I used to be like, you know what, I'm gonna be a bigger person than like say something. But I stopped doing that now.
Yeah.
Because my thing is like, I used to do it because I'm like, okay, maybe they're busy or whatever. I'll give them excuses. Now I'm at a point I'm like, you're fully aware of what you're doing.
Yeah, of course.
You know you haven't spoken to me in 2 days.
Of course.
You know.
Yeah.
If we talk every day and now we haven't talked for a week because you're mad, you know you haven't talked to me for a week. And I'm not going to reach out to you and be like, hey, haven't talked for a week.
And then the audacity of those people when they reach out to you for something entirely not relevant to why you guys stop talking.
They just want to talk about something else.
I'm just like, no, we're not doing this.
No, we're going to talk about this. Or don't talk to me at all.
Yeah, like, we're not just going to skip over that level.
How was work? I've been talking to you in a week. We're not going to jump to how was work a week later.
Yeah.
No, where you been?
Oh my god! I probably wouldn't say anything. I'd wait it out. But knowing me, if my girl if she didn't just give me money, I would at some point approach her with legit like a business plan.
Yeah, listen, this is what I think you should do with this money right here.
No, I'm gonna be like, look, I don't want to mooch off you.
This is my business proposition.
Yeah, I don't want to mooch off you.
Give her I'm good for it. I'm gonna get back to you. Like I'm gonna get you.
You laugh, but that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, look, this is what I've always wanted to do. This is how I can go about doing it. Like I will take my time and craft this plan before I approach her.
Yeah.
So then she knows. Cause I'm gonna be real, and it might be because I'm a dude. Like
I don't want money just given to me like that.
It'd be nice. I would love to get taken care of by.
Great.
I would love to get taken care of by.
You don't feel good.
Of older rich women. I would love that, right? But it's unrealistic. So my thing is, look, if I'm in that position where it's my girl and she has all this money, even if she wants to fucking spoil me, most women like to be spoiled themselves, right? So I would like to put myself in a position
where
where
I spoil her a little bit. I know you can buy whatever you want, but I can still make things special for you.
So it's like, I don't want to work a job. So it's like, listen, this is what we'll do. I would be like, look, this is what I want to do. This is my own business that I want to run. Help me start it so that I can get off the ground and then I can do things for you.
Let me spoil you with your money.
Well, no, I'm not saying give me you know what I mean? It's like, like give me a mill, so I can start this business, and as the money I make from this business, I will spend it on you.
It's still her money.
Well, after I get past that mill, after I get through the mill, everything.
You know how hard it is to get to a mill?
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Like,
it's a lot.
Anyway, guys, this was fun. We almost did 2 hours by ourselves.
I know.
Oh shit! Look at us talking and shit. That's it for today. Podcast. Podcast. I'm an idiot. Live show April 6th. Just to reiterate, we're going to sell tickets starting this weekend.
Hopefully this weekend or Monday.
Shoot? When's the shoot? Do you finalize that?
It should be this weekend, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, because they all work during the day.
Okay, we're gonna try and get these tickets available to be purchased as of Sunday, hopefully Monday latest, because we have to get that done soon.
Yeah.
I think pricing wise, tickets will be $15 to $20 depending. We might have catering, so if you guys want food, we will have food there. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a very, very good time. I'm looking forward to it. The fact that we're even discussing a live show is crazy.
Yeah.
Because we started this back in January last year, and it was just an idea, and now we're like, yeah, let's have a live show, and let's replicate this plan and start going to universities and stuff. Like, we were talking about this today. We're like, yo, if we can do live shows all over the place, that'd be wicked.
That'd be the
if
dream.
we can, like, go to different universities and just rent out this space and have, like, a student union, have people come through and just chill with us. And those would be even better because they have classrooms at university. So you can have, like, a lecture hall and, like, you know what I mean? Like, how sick would that be to have a lecture hall? Like, some of my lecture halls back at university were huge.
Yeah,
like,
they were massive.
if we could actually, maybe not fill it, but if we could have, like, a good, decent amount of people in there.
Yeah.
Have our speakers and we're looking down at us, like, that'd be wicked.
That'd be
I'm picturing it right now, like,
Yeah.
being, like, as a prof, just us just talking shit down there. Like, that'd be really, 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 really cool. So that's in the works, and that's one of our goals. But we just want to say thank you guys for supporting us as long as you have, it's such a surreal feeling to have, you know, just the feedback, the comments, interaction, engagement every week. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. So, yeah, that's all I got. You anything else you want to close with?
No, man, I'm just very excited for the near future. This freelance life is crazy. It's very busy. But I feel like our creativity is about to just go through the roof, honestly.
Yeah,
with some new things that are coming.
I think that's the title of our podcast.
Yeah.
This episode, freelance does not mean free.
Yeah.
I think that's the title.
That's what it means.
Or freelance ain't free. Something along those lines. You're going to see something. Freelance ain't free. Freelance doesn't mean free.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out. Thank you guys again for stopping by an episode. We Need to Talk. I'm Mr. KOA alongside
Top Boy.
and it's We Need to Talk podcast. Peace.
We need to talk.
We need to talk. We need to talk.
We need to talk. We need to talk.